I'm also willing, if there is someone who hasn't been yet or don't dare and would like to go first, then I'm really willing to go second or third. So if there's anyone, welcome.
Thank you, Judith. It's very different today, sitting with you, Judith.
Is it? In which way?
How to find words? It's just really different. Let me see. It is as if in this realm as if there's more an adult.
Mm. 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 And yet it is close by, the little one. I feel her tears and they're on the background. Even when we met, I just felt her emotional sensations of her.
Yeah. But it feels like right now the adult is bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Far out.
Mm. Mm.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Meike.
Thank you, Judith.
So lovely.
Yeah. Yes, so lovely.
Till next time.
Love, love.
Love.
Hello, Meike.
Anna. Hello.
How is it for you today?
I'm so enjoying. I'll have more. I'm so enjoying the. What can I say? Let me see. I'm sensing a keenness and willingness to show up from your side. I don't know how else to say. And that is so sweet in my heart. It's so. I'm enjoying that very much. That. You know how our systems have adapted to all those woundings, or you know, whatever we want to call all that stuff. And you know, these adaptive patterns, they are quite often, you know, we're, I mean, when I look in my experience, just how my system shows up sometimes, it's quite weird. when I see it. And then I can see how something that has been so wounded adapted to that wounding and then shows up in these weird ways. And I could just, you were just showing me, you know, doesn't have to do with you, but you were just showing me, you know, we got to go through all those layers back to that wounding to bring that home. And and again, what you've shown me is the willingness. It's even keen. It's showing up. So yeah, that's how it was here. And on your side?
Well, when you just spoke about the wounding, it reminded me that this week I sensed kind of core wounding, which is playing in my family since my mother's birth, and which also is playing in me. And seeing it this week was quite painful. And this wounding shows up as, well, I only have the right to live and to be when I'm active and when I'm doing something and when I'm performing.
Wow. Oh, thanks for sharing this. Wow. I mean, that is huge in so many of us. Huh? Yeah. But when it's felt here, wow. And was it possible to be gentle with that?
Good question. I'm not a specialist in being gentle.
Yeah. But you're becoming a specialist in being gentle.
Maybe.
That's what you show me. I don't know. Maybe I'm off, but when we sit together, I so feel that tenderness. I so feel it. But, you know.
Well, and being with that wounding and seeing it, kind of put a big question mark to all the way I live, and it was what's this?
Yes. Fantastic. And then, you know, just as an invitation, let's see if it's possible to be so gentle with all of it. You said it, you know, it's coming through your mother's lineage and whatever she had to go through. And I'm pretty sure her parents maybe too. And, you know, it just, normally it goes a long, long way back. And then the neighbors on top of it. Yeah, I mean, you know, and it shows through your system too. Yeah. And what wounding, at least in my experience, always is longing for is a place where I just can rest. Huh? Just, wow, so wounded, so wounded. Yeah. Oh, and just what that touches when I speak it.
Yeah, there is an emotional touch and there is sadness coming up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. How beautiful. And not having to do anything with it, just that it shows in our being together. Yeah. With these woundings, I also just lately explored, and I could see, you know, sadness in a certain way. It's a real luxury, huh? You know what I mean? It's like, you know,
I get a clue about it, but
you know, like our cultures, or I mean, we are so civilized in a way, and we are so, I mean, a little percentage of us on the planet, you know, we have everything you can think of. So our survival isn't, you know, is not so threatened. We have enough food, and we have, I mean, you know, we have a worry of, do we buy jeans or do we buy a skirt or a shirt? Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not that there's not enough stress, but you know, there are so many people, even right now on the planet, that are just busy with surviving. They don't know how to feed their children, and, you know, just having to go out and go and hunt in a way and get food back home. So they don't have the luxury of sitting down and being sad. So that's kind of something that's for us, it's luxury in a certain way, isn't it? It's like how we can sit together here. Yeah. It's far out. So I'm because I know our reptilian brain, or the survival mechanism, is so strong in animals, and our body is also just an animal in a certain way. So when sadness comes to visit, wow, especially also through a male body, because they have been out hunting and going, you know, trying to make everything safe. So I just want to honor that. I just I really love that it even shows a little bit through a male body. That it feels safe enough. Yeah, so it's a big pleasure sitting with you.
Yeah.
Rainer.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Okay.
Is this good for you to leave it like this?
It's good for me.
Fantastic. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, Meike.
Eva. God, you've got company there.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Oh. So nice and quiet, huh?
Is there anything that you would?
Say again.
No, I asked if there's anything that or if there was anything that Inge and Aap wanted to share. I could just notice, like, I also had this big emotional week. And I can feel like how many the system that it has so many ideas about itself projected outwards. For example, like, oh, you will think this of me, or you don't like me, or. And for the first time, I can really feel that that is not true on a different level, or that it's just ideas that, you know, like, yeah, yay.
Oh, out. Oh, wow, Eva. Wow. That's huge. That's a life changer.
It is, and I can also see how the system so believes it and then takes it on, and then yeah, so even that can still happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it will.
yeah, it does.
Not that I'm a prophet, but that's at least my experience.
Yeah.
I just have to put my cushion on here. So.
Like there comes this thought, and then the body goes into this cramp, and then it thinks,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. And then it starts doing this funny thing, but you see it. Yeah. And really the next thing is to consciously even speak to yourself. Don't believe in anything. Don't believe anything. Sweet mind, I'm not interested. Oh, yeah, you can do your thing, but I'm not believing anything. Nothing.
Yeah. I can feel that now for the first time, that part, and that it actually really suits the system. For the first time, I can feel that you can actually do that for yourself.
Yes.
You know, like it feels
wow.
so great. Yeah, and it's like, of course, we have spoken about it like thousands of times, but
yeah, but
yeah,
wow, wow, Eva. Oh,
it's
I'm
like,
so happy
wow,
to
is
hear
it really like that? It's like, yeah. It's
So
so
happy to hear that.
yeah.
It's just the beginning. Like always.
Then it also becomes very like really interesting to see what all kinds of things you think about. Then it becomes also more like a curiosity or less intense. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Are you well?
Yes, thank you. I am. Yeah.
You see it.
Yeah, so lucky. Yeah. Yeah, grateful. Having enough food. I mean, just that thing that you don't have to think about hunger is huge. I think some of us can't even imagine. There's so many people right now on the planet that can't feed their children or themselves. It's like, and my fridge is full. I'm having a roof over my head and everything I can ask for. Everything I can ask for, yeah. I mean, also not living in a big city, for example. I know even around here, just going out of, these little towns that are close to where I live. I mean, they have 1.5 main roads, kind of, And then, oh God, I'm so happy when I'm at home again. Don't have to run around there. And, can go for a walk in nature. I haven't worn once a mask, like it's just not necessary where I am. So I'm really well. I mean, just physically and, in the worldly life and the other life anyway, if you can call that life. Very looked after. Thank you. And nice seeing you, Inge and Afke. I can't see you because you're right behind the things there, but so good to see you all. Yeah, but now I can see you best. So are you going for a little trip or what are you going to do? Oh, fantastic.
Walk in nature, swim, just what you just described.
We are now here at my dad's place in France, and so we have more than a week and gonna do
Private
all
retreat.
kinds of
Private retreat, far out. Wishing you a most beautiful time.
Thank you.
Well,
And how long
love.
this? So they arrived yesterday night, and we have like a beautiful. Then that this is now also really nice.
Yes, we got to see each other. Yeah. Ciao, beloveds.
Hey, Meike.
Veresha.
Oh,
Hello.
I love to meet you.
With pleasure.
Yeah.
Just nice when it all can move and do what it needs to do, and we're just here.
And you are receiving all. For me, you are the biggest, loveliest, feminine word receiver. Something like this. It's a good one.
Yeah, it sounded very good.
Meike, what can you see in me or feel in me? I have no idea who is showing up.
Yeah.
Like you spoke with you did before, something. I mean, childhood stuff is coming up. I'm very grateful for this healing. So what is your impression?
Yeah, you don't have to worry.
I don't worry. I just want to know what you reckon.
Yeah, I'm feeling sensations. Yeah, but it's not a big deal. It's like surfing waves.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
I mean more, you see the little one or the adult or something.
Yeah, I know when I speak with somebody, it's just then it just comes there. So I would say something different if it would come,
But
So
nothing comes. It's
yeah,
fine. Nothing has to come.
Yeah, thank you.
Any no thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Other than that, we've been surfing sensations together, but nothing in particular was showing to me. Just that surfing sensations together. And that was easy. There was no movement away. There was no, it's vulnerable. It's vulnerable. And yeah, it starts breathing. Whatever this,
Yes.
nothing in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are so lucky.
We are. And I'm so.
Just,
huh?
and just this, there was something really vulnerable showing. Yeah, just receiving that as a gift together.
The women stuff. I'm so happy that the women come together. Now Eva with me. Yeah, wow. Because it's our time now.
Yeah, coming into balance again. Huh? I've been out of balance for a while. Just a few centuries. Yeah. But both, the masculine too. So, it always plays together, doesn't it? It plays together.
Yeah, the masculine really also needs the healing, and it's happening. Rainer, it's happening. You don't have to do anything.
No. We just show up and we surf the waves together.
Yes. I love you, Meike.
Oh, thank you.
See you later.
Shall we?
Shall we?
Bettina would like to speak.
Hello.
Hello, Bettina. Our system so would like it to be a certain way, huh? And then they just try to control it just a tiny bit. It's so sweet. It's so sweet to see. Yeah. No special way to be. There's no right or wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Alles ist gut, Bettina. Ist total okay. Ja. All these held back tears and emotions. Hi.
Maike, dieses System hält doch überhaupt die Tränen nicht zurück. Die sind doch immer da. Immer.
So this system, she says, is not even holding the tears back. The tears are always there. Fantastic. Let them be there. Yeah, show them everywhere where they need to be shown. Show the tears. Why not? It's better than a fake smile. I'd rather have real tears than all the other masks that we put on top. Yeah, let's start showing our real faces. Why not? Nothing to lose. You just take care that you have enough tissues in your, your pocket. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Und weißt du, wenn du so redest oder sagst, und dann sagt mein Verstand, du hast doch überhaupt keinen Grund. Und dabei sind die ständig da.
So then, you know, when I'm speaking like this, then she says she doesn't have a reason, but the tears are constantly there. Yep, you know, as if they shouldn't be there. Look what we all, I mean, just in our lifetime, have gone through. And then, I mean, you don't have to look far. Look at our parents, look at our aunties and uncles and grandparents, and just wherever you look, right now, even on the planet. Maybe you're crying the tears of a mother who just lost her children, or a husband that lost his wife, or somebody who just got shot, or who knows, maybe that's your job, Bettina. Are you ready for taking this job? Are you ready? It seems like right now that's your job. Those tears.
So sieht's aus,
Yeah.
ja.
Yeah, that's how it looks. Yeah, why not? It's good for the flow. You know, it's not even unhealthy, it's healthy. So let the tears roll, let them come. Why not? It's, you know, it's much more exhausting to fight against. That's
Ja,
what
das
I know.
stimmt. Das
Yeah,
stimmt.
that's true, she says. Yeah. But constantly holding back.
Und ich sehe es auch überall. Überall.
And she can see it everywhere. Yeah. Yes. Ich hab. Yeah. Yeah. How about walking around just crying? Just see, you start laughing. I mean, but, you know, it's like just considering that. Okay, today I'm walking around just crying. Let's see. Let me put my tissues in my pocket and just crying. I'm just letting it do its thing.
Ja, und jetzt kommt auch nochmal so ein Gedanke. Meine Nase läuft seit Jahrzehnten.
So now there comes another thought, you know, her nose is running since more than how many years?
Jahrzehnten.
Decades.
Jetzt, ja.
Since decades.
Ja.
Yeah, decades.
Und das ist ja auch irgendwie sowas rauslassen, ja.
Fluid.
Also mehr weinen oder mehr schneuzen. Oder
Yeah, maybe more crying or whatever. You know, I've heard of people who have constant hiccups.
Schluck auf.
Yeah, constant hiccups. And nobody knows how to stop it. You can look it up online. Yeah, it's constant hiccups not stopping. So that, you know, that's their job. Yeah, your job seems to be having a running nose and tears.
Crying.
I like that you like it. Look.
Ja, wenn du mir das als Job verkaufst, dann kann ich das.
She says when I sell it to her as a job, then she can take it more easily.
Wenn mir dann noch jemand Geld dafür bezahlt, hier, hallo.
Oh man, I would if I could. Yeah. But I just can see, you know, even speaking like this makes a difference, isn't it? It's I can feel a relief and a release both at the same time. Yeah.
Cool. Yes.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with you. Yeah. Yeah, I know the mind doesn't like to hear it, but I'm telling the mind anyway. Yeah, let him cry a bit. That's good. I saw you've got the tissue box. Get the softest tissues for your beautiful face. Life never makes a mistake. Life just continues, is doing its thing. It doesn't have a thought like, oh, this was a mistake, or this. I mean, it made the mind. So I don't know, maybe from a certain perspective, you could say that was a mistake, but it's also just a survival mechanism. It doesn't work like this with mistakes and no mistakes, and it just does what it does. And it's okay. It's the same with how we've grown, no? These bodies have grown. Some are short, some are tall, some are big, some are tiny, some are fat, some are slim, some have a big nose, some have a small nose, some have yeah. I mean, and the mind goes about that too. It has all these ideas. It shouldn't be like this and not
All
like
the
that.
time, all the time.
All the time. And it's time to not believe into anything anymore. I mean, you know, the saints have said that forever. You can read it and hear it everywhere. Papaji said, don't touch a thought. Keep quiet. Don't touch anything. I mean, all of those people have said that. And that's what they mean. Don't touch it. Don't believe in anything. If you believe just one thought, it gets you down. Yeah, it gets you down. It doesn't matter which direction, you know. You think, oh, you're the most beautiful person. It comes through the back door and
Same thing.
yes, destroying everything. Yeah, and peace is there. When nothing is believed in, nothing needs to be different. Yeah. Oh, such a beautiful relief going through my system. Mm.
Und danke, dass du uns dazu einlädst und immer wieder. Boah, ich bin so dankbar.
Yeah. Yeah. And she's just very grateful for the invitation again and again. Yeah, me too. Me too. It's so simple in a certain way, yeah? Mm. Mm. Oh, and then that love, call it love. It's like, wow. Wow. Mm. Mm. What mut, that mut. Yeah. Alles is good. All is well. That's all I know. Even if it seems that it's not. Mm. Mm. Mm.
Es ist immer so dieses, oh, ich könnte hier ewig bleiben und gleichzeitig weiß man, da sind noch andere. Ich bin so dankbar.
Yeah, she says, it's always like, oh, I could stay like this and knowing that there are also others. You know, but stay like this.
Yes, I do.
Even if there are others. Yes.
Yeah.
Stay like this, even if there are so-called others.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ja, das ist auch, da profitiere ich so von, wirklich von den anderen.
Ja.
Ohne die anderen.
Yeah, she says, without all the others, you guys, yeah, yes. What a compliment, huh? For us.
Ja, das ist aber so.
Mm.
Und nächste Woche bin ich wahrscheinlich nicht dabei. Also falls ihr mich vermisst, ich komme wieder.
So next week she might not be with us, but if we miss her, she will be there after that. Thanks for letting us know, Bettina. You will be missed. or we will feel you wherever you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
And do a good job. Don't
Yes.
stop crying, okay? Don't stop crying.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
Thank you so much.
So right now I like to take a little break again before I go to the next one, and I just like to be with those that always have difficulties to put their names in. Might not be anybody with us right now, but I just like to honor those that are always in the background and are with us without speaking, without showing their faces, without pushing through, but just that are more on their back feet. So I like to honor those. And if one feels like they are one of those, you can put your name in right now. But really no need. I just like to honor those of you. Okay. I'm ready for the next, if there's somebody.
Hi, Meike.
Marina. Hello.
Beautiful that you do that.
Yeah, I think so too. It's really beautiful. Say again?
Yeah, I love that you do that. For
Mm. Mm. I was wondering, how can I honor, But I know just by saying, I just put your name in, that's just not, can't do it like that because it just doesn't work like that. So this opened up. I also love that very much. Mm. Mm. I just can see how important each one of us is. And, the gift that each of one of us offers, just the way they do. I mean, most of us have had that impression since forever, that we're not wanted, that we're not good enough. Just there's always something missing, and that we are um, that we can feel lucky if we can be part of. And for me, it's actually different. For me, it's actually each one, and to see what the gift is of all of us. So how can we honor each other in that way? Yeah? How can we really honor everybody just for the way they are? Yeah, it's huge, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Mm. Precious.
Yeah, yeah.
I think your name is Precious.
Precious.
Precious Marina.
Must be all. Everyone must be precious, huh? Everyone's precious. Right. Yeah.
everyone and everything, actually. Huh? Just imagine, we would walk around and live and see everything as precious.
Wow. Wow. Amazing.
Oh.
Maybe one day.
Right now, why postponing? Huh? Just that blanket you're sitting on and the couch, and that beautiful shawl you're wearing and the glasses and your hair and just everything precious. Softens something in my heart.
I find it much easier to see it in you than in me.
Yeah.
Say that.
Yeah. I totally understand. And you also know that everything is a projection. Yeah. So, I mean, where do I actually appear? Oh, without using your mind. With you, oh, help, help. Oh, well, yeah. Precious, precious, that's all I can say. And if that touches something beautiful, oh. If not,
It touches something, yeah.
Yeah, here too.
Thank you, Meike.
Ciao.
Hello, Meike.
Good sound, huh? Hey, Esther.
I would love to start with first seeing the gallery, if that's okay with you.
Say again, with what?
To sit with the gallery, with everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's
Yeah.
still a funny experience. Just for a short moment.
Please.
Strange. Including all the kids. Okay. Yes, I'm focused on you. This, I see it's a very nice meeting. And there's a confusion that if it's just about a young part in my system, but is longing to be seen or met or addressed, or well, the theme the last week is how to do the job of my life, for my heart, and that's big not knowing stuff. And then that kicking and fighting little one pops up. Am I still with you?
You're very sweet.
What does that mean? Yes or no, or sometimes? Or moments?
Sometimes. Moments. Yes, you know. You know. Sometimes it just goes off. Attention goes into stories and ideas, and yeah, that's just what it does. Attention goes somewhere else sometimes. And then it seems like that we are not together.
Yeah, there's just two questions popping up in my mind. That's my attention going.
Beautiful, beautiful noticing.
Yeah,
Beautiful noticing.
You know, not to feel the question or the longing to ask and to stay connected. That is, I mean, to stay together. That is
Far out. That's interesting to you?
Yeah, but I see it's not easy for the system.
But right now, we are with each other. Can you feel that? And even the speaking is with each other. Did you notice?
Yeah, it makes me curious.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try when I ask the question.
Yes, far out. And look how curious your system is. It's fantastic, Esther.
No worries.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. So how do we do that? Yes. So how does it feel in the body when we're together?
Not sure.
Do you feel a body at all then? Or yes, you feel a body. Yeah. So now bring your attention to a question. What happens to the felt sense of the body?
Yeah, it seems an automatically movement to leave the body or leave everyone actually.
Exactly. That's exactly the difference. Yeah, that's exactly the difference. You know, when sometimes we meet somebody and, you know, we tell each other stories, but then you can see when they go off, and they're in the world somewhere there, and you just, hey, hello, kind of. You can listen, but there's nobody there, huh?
Mm.
Yeah, that's all. It's like when the body isn't included in our conversation, then it's like, okay, I can go and make myself a cup of tea. You don't even notice.
No, yeah, that's true. It's
Yeah,
must be an automatic thing
for all of us. For all of us, Esther, for all of us.
And when I feel someone is doing that, then I leave.
Exactly.
But until now, when it's possible.
Absolutely.
And I want to learn to, yeah, how do you do that?
Yeah.
Ask a question or tell something, and then stay connected.
By including what you call the body, talking with your toes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, let's try to ask the question.
Yes. Let your toes ask the question.
I keep them in my hands. Yeah, I feel the movements. That's funny.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's beautiful. I love how you play. I love, because I'm still, I'm still curious. I'm still here.
Yeah,
still
but
with
I
you.
was never
I feel you.
so aware of that it actually happens, and now what is done so fearful or whatever, what makes me to leave the body or leave the connection?
Oh, it doesn't matter. You don't even need to go there.
No.
More interesting is to play
Yeah.
how to include. Look, you get a smile immediately.
Yeah, okay. The question is, I mean, the only one who can take care for the nervous system, that's me, not? It's not the job from someone else. Yeah. So the question is, when I feel my system is going into freeze, in what kind of situation, then actually it wants to move. And I think that's in a way taking care for the system.
Oh, then it must be like that. You just answered your own question, I think.
Yeah, but I had quite a bunch of struggle around it. So I'm not sure anymore what is... yeah, because in very often in groups of people, then in 1, 2, 3 days, then my system is off, and then I want to leave to recover.
Yeah.
And I did for a long time. I didn't, so yeah, there came some illness in my system and body, and that's, well, it's gone now, but
just including the body again.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Did you notice?
Yeah.
Did you notice? Far out. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm just afraid that all the blaming starts again, making me wrong when I do that.
Yeah. If possible, don't believe in anything. I mean, we had that before. I can't remember with whom I spoke there too. If possible, don't believe a thought. If it's judgmental, it doesn't bring anything, at least in my experience, other than confusion and pain.
So what you gave me as feedback, that I give my own answer, that it is healthy to leave.
Of course, every animal does that, if it can. And our bodies are made from the same material. Even plants, if they are, you know, they grow to the light.
Mm-hmm.
They can. Sometimes, you know, have you seen how they wind themselves so that they can find some light? Because that's healthy for them. If you can leave, leave. If possible, or how can I say, you know, you don't need to make yourself or anybody right or wrong for that. It's just clear where you find yourself is not nurturing or is uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's nothing else more important than taking care about that. Of course, if it can move, if it's not in a freeze response and it can move, let it move. But you don't need to make yourself right or wrong, or anybody else right or wrong. Just moves. Every animal does that. You see your cat. Goes in the rain. Comes quickly in again, you know. If it's uncomfortable somewhere, they move. If they can. There's no judgment around it. I mean, sometimes we find ourselves in situations where we can't move, or we have had that in the past. So some of our systems still carry that information. And then we wonder why I mean, I know that from my I remember it would take me sometimes ages even to go to the toilet. Was not able to move. And then all of a sudden I was moving, but there was no thought. And I would always look like far out. How did I get from there to there? I can't even remember, but somehow I moved. And now at this age, it sees it all and it knows those things. It knows, oh wow, this is a freeze response, and let's see, can I move now? Being friendly.
Yeah, well, it's not easy not leaving, you know, when I want to say something.
Esther, you notice it's far out, it's beautiful. See, there comes your cat.
Yeah.
Your cat likes when you're present.
Yeah.
Chup.
Or doesn't like. But I see it's just a big fear, you know, in a way being forced to stay again in an environment what's not healthy for my system. That's where my mind goes. And
I get it.
Yeah, going in, having pain 24 hours in my body, yeah. It's just that I don't want to go there anymore. But till now, I never ever could explain it to anyone.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe you can now. Yeah. I mean, that's what we all deal with, especially in our society. We had that conversation last time. Our society doesn't doesn't give a shit about survival response. So you've got to do this. If you want money, you've got to do this. I don't care.
Yeah, that's
but it's also us. We are the society. So wherever something changes, it touches everything. That's just how life works. So baby steps, baby steps. It's for all of us like that, Esther. Baby steps and gentleness. And curiosity and exploration. Nobody of us has anything else than that. Your system will work it out because it really is keen to work it out. It might fall over sometimes, but it will get onto its feet again. It's very clear. It's always done that. And it's never been in a position like it is right now. It's wonderful to watch. Yeah, and I know you know that.
Yeah, I'm very happy to with this opportunity to sit together and to talk about this. I never did that.
Thank you for saying that. Wow. Yeah. So let's keep do our little baby steps together. It's the right track, I would say, from here, from where I'm looking. Sounds wonderful. And you stayed. You noticed even when attention was going away. I mean, it's far out. So many different layers that have been seen in our being together. It's fantastic.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
It's just really a big not knowing where to go and how to do and the thing for I won't go there anymore and
yes,
the fear is there. Then I don't have money.
No, don't entertain that. That's the part. If possible, don't entertain. That's the pathway to hell.
Yeah.
Yes, staying with curiosity and this exploration that you're on, that's the baby steps. That's when you get on your feet, slowly but surely. No righteousness around it, just that's the interest. Yeah, and can't make a mistake.
Yeah.
Okay. See you next time.
Thank you, everybody.
You're so welcome.
Arthur would like to speak.
No, I haven't spoken in a long time. Hey, Arthur. Oh, I can't hear you.
Yeah, we did the same.
Yes.
Eva and I pushed the same button. So. At the same time. Yeah, we didn't. It feels like ages.
It does.
So, yeah.
Do you have earphones, Arthur? Because I hear my echo the whole time. I hear my...
Just... Is this better?
Let's see. Yes, this is better. Yeah. Thank
I
you.
did something. Yeah, I put the volume down of my laptop,
Okay.
and then I don't need earphones. Yeah. Since I've been away for a while. And
Where have
now
you been?
back. Yeah. This amazing to feel because of the kind of, and then coming back again. It's refreshing. So. And also touches unexpected. And still, your question is, where have I been? Many places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are travelers, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, there's a few interesting stories. But I was in mourning. How do you say this? More. I can't pronounce it right. That ex-girlfriend of mine, she died.
Oh, morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you were sharing about her.
Yeah, and I haven't seen her, so it went very quick in time. And then, I was busy with that, and I found, or even television helped me to a kind of situation, and that there was someone in mourning, and I realized, wow, yes, I'm also in that process.
Yeah.
And that even made it more, just
Stronger?
easier easier to be with the whatever comes up. And it's a different behavior what I recognize then in myself. More quiet, more in myself. And, so that was kind of beautiful. It's amazing that after now about 25, 30 years or so, that it's still had such an impact. So it was good. And at a certain point, it was okay. Now it's enough. It was kind of entanglement, or yeah. So, but we had I was sitting in the Vondelpark, and at a certain point, then she came around. She came to me. It felt like that. And then, yeah, it was really touching. So it was very playful. So it was really, yeah. Yeah. There's still sadness. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was an interesting moment that I realized there was a kind of entanglement in the sadness. Not only my sadness, probably, but also family or whatever. So I said, okay, now it's done. And then I came completely back into my body and mature. I found myself mature again. So it was kind of, that was the author 30 years ago, and I came back into the author now in 2020. So
Far out.
yeah, far out, yeah. It was okay. Kind of a relief.
What a gift.
Yeah, it was, both were okay. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for sharing.
Thanks for listening. Yeah, and I know a lot of things, it's not always easy. Lately aggression comes up. Yeah, and yeah, it's a big force, and it comes like this. It rises. So I almost had a fight on the street with somebody. Yeah. Here, very close by on the corner, with somebody on the moped, and I was on my bicycle.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so, well, a long story short, it's still very vivid, the images in my head, and sometimes I still look around me if that guy is not in the neighborhood. And but really, it was it just happens,
Just happens.
But it's a big force, and but there was also a kind of strange movie going on, and anyway, we didn't. He went straight and I went left, so the fight didn't happen.
Oh, you're lucky.
Well, he is lucky.
Oh, he's lucky. Okay.
But it was, yes. Yeah, that's a new experience, suddenly. 57 and almost in a fight on the street. So.
Couldn't happen to a nicer person, Arthur.
Yeah. So I don't know if this is something new to. Anyway, you never know, but
It sounds like life. Yeah, it sounds like you're very alive. Yeah.
But not in control. And that's,
I think that's a joke of thinking that you could ever be in control.
that's still a big looking for that.
Control?
To control my life and do the things I want to do, but I don't do them. And,
yeah, good to see.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Good to see.
Good to hear that again.
Yeah. If we were in control, it would be different. That's all I know.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you.
And I mute myself.
I think I'm the next,
Yes,
right?
Katarina.
Thank you. Hi, Meike.
Who's speaking?
Nina here.
Ah, there. Okay. See you. I see you. Hey, Katarina.
Hey. I'm still in the I just want to sit with you. I have a lot of frozen layers, I feel. And as soon as I get connected, because I'm in this separation process with my partner, ex-partner, whatever. And the last days, we had a talk, and it got very clear. I mean, I know it's since a year, but I keep coming back, you know, and I keep running back and sort of receiving the not being received. You know, I keep running back and recreating it to my system, the feeling of not being looked at, not being loved. Just because he's still here, I still address it. And I'm just realizing how much, since we are in the session, that even in my room, it feels like everything is so frozen. And the tears help to, yeah, I just wanted to connect.
With pleasure.
And my mind is so busy thinking, how can I avoid recreating, you know, should I not go and meet him, or should I allow when it wants to meet him, because also something makes me feel safe that he's still around.
Good to see. That's what the system is doing. Yeah. Sweet system, huh?
Yes, but if I include the mind, I mean, it's looking for solutions to make me feel safe and happy.
So, if you have a choice to not include the mind, then don't. That is possible. Otherwise, it's just lucky to see all of it, seeing every tiny little movement, and hands off. Yeah, see, then you come home. Can you feel? Slowly, slowly, so slowly. The breath is going a little deeper. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, then it's pulling, it's going there. Yeah, we see it. We both see it. So, thanks, mind. Thank you for trying to help. Thank you. Would we rather stay at home? Yeah. We see it all. We see every movement. And we're here. Every little thought. Tuk, tuk, tuk.
Yeah, it just feels like as if my tail, the tail and the bump finally gets a bit more alive.
Yeah, it's nice to put the hands exactly where you put them. And it starts wiggling, more alive. Yeah, see, body is more included. Yeah, body loves being included, huh?
Yes, I realized in the whole, we are in this since more than half a year, and every time I make this decision to say, okay, now it's done. I cut, I want to cut him out of my life, and then I get so stuck, then my whole system is, I don't want to eat, I don't want to drink, I just totally blocked on all levels.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
So that also doesn't feel so healthy.
No. Yeah. So don't have to make any decisions. Let life do all the decisions. You don't have to do anything. Life will do it all for you. Like everything else, Life is providing you food and entertainment and
But I always feel I have to make the right choices.
yeah. Who is that I that is speaking there? Who is that I that says that I have to make all the right decisions? Who's that? What is that?
I know, it's like all these concepts about the big one, like the big one, and the big one has to take care.
So beautiful, yeah. All those concepts, and what happens to your, what you were showing, your sacrum and all your hip bones, and what happens to them when you're busy with all those ideas and decisions and gone, huh? Yeah. Not at home anymore. It's for all of us like that. It's for all of us. And we're all the same in that regard. All of a sudden, no body anymore and just in a different rhyme. And then we get lost there. And then the body gets really scared. And then we come home again. Okay, let's include that beautiful body. Precious, precious body. Give it oxygen. Take a good breath. Giving it a bath or a shower, and creaming it and oiling it. Feeding it like a baby. Again and again. And also my own experience, I'm always amazed what happens to all the concepts and ideas of making decisions. It's just all out of it. And then, so, time to go to bed. I had so much fun with myself today.
Yeah, there's even a pressure to have fun, you know.
Even that, oh yeah, okay, that was the wrong word.
Yeah.
No, I know, yeah. That's just when it lives itself through the mind. It's not much fun. So we're doing our best. We're doing our best, including this, what we call our bodies. And just being a little bit kind to this. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for you.
Yeah, see, it's quick. It's very quick. We're at home again. It comes gratefulness, love for all. Yeah. And then it starts all over again. That's just what it does.
I'm aware of the time, so.
Oh, sweetheart. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You all.
Yeah. Precious, huh?
It gets more and more precious, I feel.
Absolutely. I feel that too. More and more precious. Juicy. Yeah. Okay, beloveds, precious beloveds. Love and peace.